Last week, the president said we're going to get UFO released files very soon. Now, the FBI director echoes.
So the idea that there would be life on other planets that may be visited here would not at all shock or surprise me. Have you ever looked into it?
We're looking at it. Our job at the FBI is to work with the White House and DOW, give them the information. We already delivered our first tranche of information to that committee, and you're going to start seeing those releases literally happening in the very near future. We just met on it.
How come I don't get an invitation to hang out with Sean Hannity? What, I can't sit there in an ugly sports jacket and bullshit him as well as this guy? We still haven't gotten what was promised on the Epstein files. And who's going to believe this guy? Why would you believe Kash Patel? The guy lied to you about Epstein for profit, gets in there, does nothing, backpedals, and now we're supposed to believe him about UFOs? Or am I being too cynical? Let's ask NewsNation special correspondent, investigative journalist par excellence, Ross Coulthart. Ross, it is good to have you. Assuage my misgivings. Do you believe that this is the time we get a release, maybe of the many videos that George and Jeremy Corbell have been telling us that we need to see?
G'day, Chris. I do think we're going to get something. I think there are going to be very limited releases of maybe more blurry videos, maybe some good videos, but I certainly don't think we're going to get what we're all hoping for, and which I think a lot of people, including the American public in the main, generally demand, which is candor. Openness about the full extent of the American government's knowledge about a covert retrieval program and reverse engineering program for non-human technology, aliens in any other word. I've been talking now for too long, many years now, to people inside the government, inside the administration, inside the National Security Council, inside the Pentagon, and also in the intelligence community, telling me that there is a reality that is being concealed from the American public and from the rest of the planet. And I really doubt very much that we're going to see any kind of meaningful disclosure that suggests that the US government is going to be admitting it's been party to a cover-up. I think what we will get is probably a very limited release of maybe 40 or so videos and photographs that show anomalous objects. But we'll still be teased with the idea there is a mystery there that's worth investigating when we actually know the US government knows a great deal more.
It's such an easy opportunity for someone to come in and be a real disruptor of what matters, you know? Someone who comes in and says, yeah, I hear what you're saying. I don't care. They elected me. I'm putting it out there. We'll see what happens. Ross Coulthart, I hope you and I are still alive for that day. Take care. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.